The thing I like about Linda is I chose to sit next to her on the floor this year. I chose to spend as much time around her as I could because we've been friends for a long time. She's just a precious woman who everybody loved. I mean, I feel very close to her. You know, I think you ask all my colleagues, either party, they all felt close to her too. And you know, when she was dying, I sent her some reminders of some of the humor times we had together because she was always a person, no matter what the situation, she always had a smile, always everything like that. One of the incidents I sent her a reminder of a couple weeks before she died, I reminded her of a bill on body piercings where we had required if kids were going to have a body piercing, they had to get parental permission. And I was chair of the health committee. Somebody sent me the bill. I gave it to the local legislator whose district it was from. And when he was presenting the bill in Linda's committee, I slipped out a minute or two early and came back in went down to the Senate supply office and picked up some little loose leaf binders and put one through my lip and so on, walked in the room, and she just about lost it. So I reminded her of that a few weeks before she died. Just so many times we had good laughs together, and I feel very special in a one-on-one friendship with her, and you know, everybody felt that way about Linda. If you're interviewing some of the Republicans, you know, protocol is when a member of the Senate dies, members are going to come from both parties are going to come to the funeral. I think all the Republicans who come to this one had a wonderful time. They had a wonderful chance to talk with people, and they came because they cared about Linda. Linda had an ability. There's so many times I disagreed with her on an issue. It was no, oh, how could she be on the other side of this issue? It was always, boy, you could tell that she cared, you could tell her sense of humor, even when you disagreed with her on the issue. And when there was an issue that was important to you, you could take the time, talk her through with it, and often win her over to your side. I told her, you know, I'd love to win her over to my bill, and she said she'd take a couple hours sometime, and we spent a couple hours one summer day, and I told her my caucus would assume there's no way in the world she'd ever support it, but she listened and became a supporter, and I think that's the thing. I think everybody knew that Linda would listen to them. She'd listen to their arguments, she'd listen and make the case, and you could win her over. And hey, every one of us disagrees with every other one of us some of the time, and I had plenty of disagreements with her too, but you knew she was always going to listen to you.